Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I will share the stories that I will recreate that 2012 one, and I will go to the next video will be another part. So let's get into this. I got the site from Globe and Mail, and today we will recreate the why bad teachers don't get fired in Ontario. Let's read it. If you like your job security, teaching is the place for you. Once you are in the door, it's really hard to lose your job. Incompetence or even moral stupid turpentine. So if you hire a teacher, you need to go to university and get a diploma, grad, and start teaching. Last year, a Toronto Star investigation unearthed numerous examples of teachers you wouldn't want anywhere near your kid. One high school teacher reportedly made lecherous remarks to a female student, drank with students at parties, swore contemporary in class, slapped the girls on the buttocks, and served with the boys. Although he was eventually fired by the school board, but he remained a teacher in good standing with the provincial licensing body. The Ontario College of Teachers disciplined meted out a 1-month suspension and told him to take a course on boundary issues. Because he was on the low end of the spectrum of problem teachers, his name was never published. So, staffing issues at my school that going crazy. The staffer said to the kid, anyone says badly, go to the office all the time, but need to slow down. We are not in kindergarten. We are not in elementary school anymore. We are in the high school. Bad teachers are well defended by the unions, which makes it so hard to get rid of them. The powerless school administrators generally give up and said they tried to get the bad eggs to move on, a process widely known as passing the trash. The regulators are captors of unions too. The OCT is dominated by former union executives who catch together before meetings to hammer out the party line. In theory, their job is to serve the public, and really they serve their own. Nervous. How to get a job as the teacher. The SAR amazing variations prompted by OCT to hire a distinguished retired judge to tell it no to reform itself. His sensible suggestions released last week are a laundry list of the obvious, disclosed the names of all teachers found guilty of misconduct, hold formal public hearings for the most serious case of revoke the license of teachers found guilty of sexual misconduct. He has recommended that more non-teachers should sit on the panels that hear misconduct cases. But these measures don't go far enough. So long as the unions are allowed to dominate the regular, no procedure or hall, no matter how ingenious or rigorous, is likely to lead increased effectiveness or public confidence. Writes the name of the Society for Quality Education. So the school needs that one. The two principals are bad and they don't get fired. Last year, the principal for administrative leave, and until March there's COVID, and female principal taking over as an acting principal. But in September, that male principal is back for September to November, but extended to February. What an deck. And the teachers have confirmed that switching principals will be changed in February. The new principal will be not confirmed yet. At the root of the problem is the inevitable collusion between teachers, unions, and governments. So long as parents depend on teachers' unions to support them, reform is all but impossible. Ontario Premier Dalton McGuinty is deeply beholden to the teachers' unions, even though the relationship has grown a little frosty since he told them he wants wage wages. When OCT was set up in the 1990s, it was relatively independent. After McGuinty was elected, he handed over control to the regulator. Working teachers the unions like you as playback. Next, the need to placate the teacher unions as is the number one obstacle to education reform. So long as unions rule seriously, its principals have the ability to retain the youngest and keenest teachers if the work first strings, reliable work rules for everything from hours to classes limit their flexibility in this system is that teachers, not kids, who converse of plenty of good teachers dislike the unions too because they protect the less than maker, send their dues to support politics. Those teachers don't get agreed with and are run by people at the far left of the spectrum. Mr. Lesage proposed reforms are good, but so long as governments refuse to take the unions on, the schools will just keep passing the trash. Awful story. Did you like the video?